ladies, it's Stephanie. I wanted to share a project before I give it away tomorrow. I made a canvas. I'm not sure. I think this might be 10 by 12, 12 by 12. I'm not sure how big it is. A lot bigger than what I planned. But anywho, I think it turned out beautiful. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I really hope Connie, one of the ladies at my church, she's always so encouraging. Everything that she sees, you know, I post photos of my projects and things on Facebook, and she is just so encouraging. And I wanted to make something for her that's kind of, you know, I guess a twofold symbolism of the way I see her. She's got, I don't know if it's muscular sclerosis, multiple sclerosis, or muscular dystrophy. I'm not real sure, but I know she walks with, she has to use a walker, and she just, I'm telling you guys, she does not let that affect her at all. She's, you know, she's amazing. She is such an inspiration to me. And this I made with her in mind. I saw not exactly this, but something very close to it. You know, the bird cage and a bird flying away and butterflies and the word soar. And you know, when I was thinking of her, because I was like, I want to make something for her, and you know, I wanted it to kind of encompass the way I see her. You know, that once she's out of her, now I have to be careful about the way I word this, because I don't want to say she's caged, but you know, she's gonna soar one day. I mean, she's gonna be without that walker, and she's just gonna be free, and she's gonna be flying on her own. So let's see if I can do this without crying. Anyways, sorry. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. But anyways, whew. I took the canvas, you know, plain canvas, and I just painted the background with the Adirondack paint dabbers in I think it was orange, yellow, and red. And, you know, just kind of swirled it in there, mixed them all up, and went in. What other color did I use? I know I used some of the darker colors. I went in with, this was just a plain acrylic paint. It was I think a real rich coppery color, and I just kind of spread that around a little bit in different places. I took my gold glimmer mist, which, you know, I spritzed over it and then dried it, and there was still just a tiny bit left in my bottle. And, you know, of course, we're not one to let any of that beautiful gold mica, I don't know if it's going to pick up, go to waste. So I just kind of flung the bottle towards the canvas, and it just kind of landed in spots, and I just let it dry the way it was, and I really like that effect. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on here. And let's see if I can get, whoops, sorry, if I can get in here to see some of these darker lines right here. That is actually a stamp block that was, it has 4 different textures, and I just went in with, I think it was walnut stain ink, and just kind of lightly touched it just to, you know, break it up a little bit in here, and went around the edge of the canvas with the gold paint dabbers, and also did all of the same techniques on the Tim Holtz birdcage here, and put some a little bit of bling from the Michael's Dollar Spot down here and at the top, and I also put a little bit of cinnamon stickles and gold rub and buff, on the heart and the key, and that is from Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa. And let's see what else. Oh, this right here, because the bird that goes with the bird cage was just so tiny, and I thought it would look a little awkward just sitting out here, because I wanted him kind of flying away from the cage, and I thought it, you know, I thought I had a little 8x10 canvas, and this, as you can see, is not an 8x10. I think it's an 11x12, 10x12, and so that poor little bird was just in this great expanse, and I thought, no, that's not going to work. So I used my Sizzix, it's a flourish, I think they call it the flourish vine with bird, or bird with vine. It had this little chubby bird. Well, that one didn't work. You know, I cut him off of the branch and it didn't work, but I kept the branch, covered that with some Tim Holtz tissue tape, and Mod Podged it just to make sure, because that tissue tape kept lifting on me. And I used kind of a medium weight chipboard, but it kept lifting on me, so I just Mod Podged it, you know, because giving stuff as a gift, you really, you know, like I've had this sitting on my desk for 3 days now, and I keep checking everything to make sure nothing is, you know, coming up, nothing is lifting, there's nothing funky, you know what I mean? When you make something as a gift, you really, you know, you go over every little thing, and so I didn't want the tissue tape to lift, so I just Mod Podged it. And these up here are, oops, sorry, are the Tim Holtz, I don't know what they have the little metal flowers and leaves with the little brads that go in the center, and I just put some cinnamon stickles in the center of the brad. And again, I don't think that's gold rub and buff. I think on the flourish here I actually used some perfect pearls, some gold perfect pearls. And the word soar up here is Making Memories brown felt stickers, and I just added a little bit of the cinnamon stickles just to kind of highlight the word up here. And there's a Prima flower in the corner, and again with the cinnamon stickles. I really love that color. And this little chipboard butterfly accent is from K & Company, and I don't remember the line, I'm sorry. And this bird, beautiful bird on the branch with the little glittery flowers, I think that's from DCWV. I know it's the Ciao Bella. And I just fussy cut and went in with my X-Acto knife and cut out the, had kind of a light blue background back here, and I just fussy cut, and then I Mod Podged underneath to get it to stick down, and then used my brayer over the top to make sure everything was, you know, well stuck. And then I went over the top with the glossy Mod Podge, and put a little bit of bling here in the center of a couple of the flowers, and some of the, it's kind of a cinnamon colored Recollections bling here. And I've got down in the corner this little butterfly right here, as well as this butterfly and this bird on the branch right there. Those are actually little stencils. I was trying to think of the word. I was like stamps, no, stencils that I got at Hobby Lobby for $1.99. And I knew stamping would be too bold, too prominent. It would stand out too much in the foreground, and I kind of wanted it. I was originally going to put these, you know, like the butterflies especially, all over in the background and just kind of make it look like a patterned background. But I did the ones at the bottom here and just stopped and thought, okay, let me get everything else laid down, you know, and I just laid it out and didn't, you know, glue anything down yet. And I thought, okay, no, it would be too much to put these all over the canvas. But I just did like a triple color on these to make them come out light. I used Wild Honey Distress ink and Vintage Photo, and I didn't rub it around. I just kind of used one of those little finger, what do they call it, the fingertip sponge dabber, and just did just that, just kind of pounced it on there. And I really like how it came out. Really like that. But also let me know if you think something else should go like right here. I don't know why. I mean, I know the bird and the butterfly, that's enough. Leave it alone, Stephanie, don't overkill. But, you know, I have to just, I love sticking things everywhere, as you can see here. I've got a Prima gold leaf, another little Prima yellow flower that I just added some stickles to the edge. Another big, beautiful, this one feels kind of velvety, Prima flower. And another one of the Kane Company chipboard butterfly pieces. There's just a little feather and a Prima kind of a marigold colored rose with a little bit of stickles on the edge, and some lace trim with some flat back pearls that I just glued down to the end there. But that's it. And I really, you know, I didn't get through, you know, talking about you know, how I see her, you know, that someday she is going to soar and she's gonna fly. I mean, not that she's not already doing that, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But she's such a beautiful person, you know, and she's so encouraging. And her encouragement of, you know, my crafting and things that she's seen, you know, she allows me to soar creatively. I mean, I don't think she realizes, you know, what that means, you know, to me, to have someone, you know, she's so genuine too, you know, to have someone really appreciate what you do, and just, you know, she's just so in awe of it all. And it just tickles me to pieces, you know, because I'm the same way with you ladies, that I see your work and I'm just, you know, like, are you kidding me? You came up with that? Out of nothing? How did you come up with that? You know, it just, I have to watch, you know, like I said in an earlier video, I have to watch like 12 million videos to come up with ideas. And you ladies just blink and there's, you know, this beautiful creation that you've made, and I'm just, you know, thunderstruck. I'm like, what? And I can't get over that. She makes me feel like that when she, you know, really goes on about, you know, how beautiful everything is, and she thinks it's just, you know, incredible, and she's just, you know, you've got this talent, and so encouraging. She's so encouraging to me, and she allows me to soar creatively. And, you know, I think it just goes twofold there. You know, she soars and I soar. That didn't sound right. I soar. Y'all know what I meant. But anywho, yay, I got through the rest of it without crying. But sorry for the sniveling silence there, the first part of the video, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So anywho, here's my little creation for Connie. I'm going to give it to her tomorrow at church, and after I give it to her, I'm going to post the video. No, I think I can post it tonight. I don't think she watches my YouTube. I don't think she even knows I have a YouTube. So, I might post it tonight. This is Tuesday, May 3rd. If not, this will be up after I give it to her. Anywho, I hope you ladies enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm just having a blast here. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.